What's up, everybody? Today I am here with Kirby Liesman of Kirby School Wake, who's going to give us a quick master class on how to tow a surfer.
Alright, yeah, so let's get into it here. Spent a lot of time behind the wheel of these Malibu boats, and they're super fun, really easy to use, but there are a few tricks and tips you can do for pulling up wake surfers that'll just make your life so much easier. So let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you're getting ready to surf is obviously to set your boat up to surf. So you're going to go either into your presets and select surf left or surf right, or if you're going to do it manually, you just got to pick what speed you want, your ballast setting and your wedge, and then you're good to go. So the next thing you want to do is kind of survey your surroundings a little bit. Make sure you're keeping a good distance from shore, look for other boats, and definitely keep a safe distance from other docks, because these Malibu boats put off an incredible wave, but you want to be respectful with it. So like we said, you want to keep at least 150, 200 feet away from other boats and docks and shorelines, and that's going to be a good general rule. Another thing is that you never want to surf past two boats who are tied up just coving out, because that can create all kinds of issues. You want to make friends, not enemies out here, so we'll start with that. Alright, so now that we got our rider in the water, I'm going to show you guys the proper way to pull them up on the board. That's going to be easy, low stress for them, but also be efficient with fuel economy. So I like to use what I call a 3-speed start. Okay, so what I do is I go in gear idle just to get the rope tight, and then I start to accelerate a little bit faster until I see the board flip up to hit their feet. Once the board flips up to hit their feet, then I start to accelerate more to pick them up out of the water. This takes a little bit of rider-driver synergy, because if the rider starts to try to pull themselves up or put their feet on the board too soon, it's just not going to work, and they're definitely going to blame you, because the driver's always an easy target. So we'll get them going here, and I'll show you how this looks. Arms straight, knees back. So if you're picking up a beginner surfer, one of the things you can do to kind of help them out is to actually turn the boat in the direction they're going, and it makes that transition of getting over the wave just a little bit easier. All right, you ready? Ready. All right, so I'm gonna go in gear idle, and I'm gonna slowly start to accelerate. Now the board is flipped up. Another thing you can do as a driver to help your rider is to turn the boat in the direction they're surfing to help them come back inside the wave if they feel like they're gonna lose it. Yeah, there you go. Woo. All right. So, as you notice, when my rider went down there, I stopped in a certain way here where I'm allowing my waves to disperse, and I can stay close to my rider to be able to go back and idle to pick him up. And the way I do that is by doing what's called a power stop. So basically, when I see the rider go down, I do two things at the same time. I turn the wheel the opposite direction of what side the surfer's on, and I go to neutral. And then basically the wave kind of kicks the boat into a side turn, which lines you up directly to go pick them up, like I said. So super efficient way to get your rider, and then it also keeps, you know, a safe distance from you and your riders, and no other boats can get between you and potentially cause harm. All right, nice set, dude. Sick. So once your rider's done, it's time to put it away for the day. So just hit your go home button. That's gonna drain your ballast, stow your wedge, take your speed control off, and you'll be good to send it home until the next time you get to go ride.